Welcome back to the Beers and Bros podcast. It's been a super long time, but we do appreciate the patience and thank you for tuning in. This is episode 3 of season 3, and we got everybody here that's supposed to be here. I'm your co-host Kevin. We got Noah and Chance on as well on the video call. On here on the podcast, we have to talk about whatever comes to mind, whoever wants to listen. So we're gonna just jump right into it. We got a lot to talk about in a short amount of time.
Yes.
We haven't done a podcast in a super long time, so this is gonna be like we're starting over pretty much.
Yeah, it's
Gotta do
definitely a start over point, I would say.
some crazy updates. We got to talk about, I don't know, whatever the F we want to talk about. But first, as we always do, is our beer of choice and our cheers. And today I got a couple beers. I got a Natty Light Natter Days.
Nice.
And a Bud Light Orange. Those are my two that I have. So that's what I'm drinking. I also have this cool koozie from Boulevard Brewing Company, which I want to talk about here in a second because we went there yesterday here in KC. So what are you guys drinking, if you have anything?
I got something today. I just got a Michelob Ultra. Picked those up yesterday because I forgot. And now that Alex can drink again, this is her like go-to. So I told her I would drink one now that I actually enjoy beer a little bit.
You gotta love that. Chance is back on the beer thing, so
Yeah.
it's a whole new podcast now.
Well, I got
Oh,
top ice. I don't know if you guys can see that real well.
wait, is that the?
It's the
Oh, I
red
love.
berry.
Yes, I love that one.
But yeah, it's a limited edition. Literally, I've been looking since like that bonfire that frick. Kevin's girl had one of these and let Anna sip on it.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Wanting them like so bad. So like I freaking would like anytime we went into Walmart or anything, I look for them and you can never find them. You can find the seltzers of them.
I know.
The seltzers are nobody wants those, but like these bad boys, everybody literally just buys them out as soon as they come in. So luckily one day I found them and I bought a case of them because I was like, Anna freaking wants them so bad. So I was like, might as well.
Last year, I bought a bunch of those actually. There was a pack at Sam's Club that had there's like 36 of them, and it was the bottles, and it had the orange, the original, that one, and then the peach. So it was legit.
Nice.
Chance, I bet you like Natter Days. Have you had them before?
No, I haven't.
Very lemonade beer.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I'd lick that with my tongue. That's for sure.
Oh,
But you also like okay, so just a little side story. So yesterday me and Mason went out and we went to Joe's Kansas City Barbecue, which is like the barbecue that's like in the gas station. It's like in the old gas station.
Mhm.
And dude, super good place to eat. We got something called the Rocket Pig, and it's like just like so good, super delicious food. Afterwards, we went to a Boulevard Brewing Company, which I guess is the local beer brewing company here. And they have 3 seltzers. They have like a pear one, they have a strawberry, lemon basil one, and they have like another like darker like berry one.
Mhm.
And all 3 are super good. But we went there yesterday and I tried a couple beers and I tried that seltzer. And we each got like, so it was me and Mason and then some girls that we knew from, I don't know, Mason's sister's husband's side of the family. And so they came, we took them out to Boulevard and we each got like 3 different beers. So that way we could all like sample, have a good sample because they weren't doing tours. And bro, they're freaking seltzers and like their fruity drinks and some of their beers too actually go super hard. So we need to do
Really?
that. We need to
Yeah.
come up and
Well, I kind of felt like I used to be like a Noah. How happy are
get-
you right
well,
now?
fat smug.
good. Freaking right now, Christopher, Anna's oldest brother, is over here and he's just blowing fat clouds.
Just grab his meat and just help him out,
Grab his
I
meat.
guess.
Yeah, bro, grab that guy. First guest appearance on the podcast, man.
Wow, nice.
Get out of here.
But what I was saying is like I used to feel like a Kansas City person. Now I feel like Kevin is, and he's gonna have to show us all the places when we come up.
I know, it's crazy. I used to think like Chance knew all the cool spots, but now I'm knowing all the cool spots.
No, you're telling me all these stuff I've never heard about, so that's really cool.
And it's like everything's like we're in a good location, so we're super close to everything. So basically, if you guys ever come down, we can just hop in the car and pretty much go anywhere.
Mhm.
That's a cool spot. I like
That'll
that.
be fun. I guess the first thing that I was kind of thinking of is, since we have so much to talk about, but we have a little time, I wanted to, I guess, say I love you guys, and I hope you guys aren't mad because I've been super busy lately. So
No, you're
Yeah.
good, bro.
Yeah, dude. I mean, considering the circumstances, and I moved away. You've been super busy setting up, getting ready for, your son,
mhm.
everything, and you also just moved. Like you didn't just move, but you moved not too long ago.
Right, yeah, I moved I think 3 weeks ago, or like maybe it's been a month now. It's been a month, but
And
it goes by really fast.
then right before that, right before I left, Noah had moved into his new place, so it was just real weird for a while. And that
And
was
COVID's still going on too.
for a
So
long time. Like every weekend, I was coming, back to Fayetteville, and then
And
back.
now he hates us, and he doesn't want to come back anymore.
It's not that I don't want to. It's just, bro, that 3-hour drive sometimes be sucking fat dong, dude.
especially if you're alone, I've only made that trip like 2 or 3 times alone. It's hard. So
Yeah, bro. It's not that hard of a drive. It's just like, man, when you're the only person in the car and your main focus is on the road, like it just gets so tiring.
yeah. Oh, I agree. I've nodded off a little bit, and I should not have been driving. So.
Nobody. It's fine. Everybody does it.
But yeah, I do like it out here. So you guys definitely need to come visit. You guys talk about the cheesesteak place, and I want to go so bad.
It's so good. It's so good.
The name of it?
It's called. What is it called now?
Dude, don't even ask me because I forget. Like after a couple days of remembering it.
It is called. I'll look up right now on my phone. I've been there quite a few times. They actually shut down 2 locations though. I don't know what's happening. They had like 5, and now they're down to like 3. Let me see real quick. I think there was one really close to Overland Park. It might still be there actually though.
There's a couple. There's like one that's like Potbelly or something like that.
It's not that one.
Yeah.
Not Joplin, dummy.
I've been
What
trying.
is it called?
I've been trying all the barbecue places that I can, and I've been trying to get like the same thing at each of their places, so I can
Pepper Jacks.
Oh,
Hit that place up. Get a Philly steak and cheese with mushrooms. They have onions and peppers too, but I just do steak and cheese and mushrooms, and it's so good. It is kind of expensive. Like, I mean, it's not super expensive, but you're gonna spend like probably $13 just for a meal. But it will fill you up.
Oh yeah. It definitely will fill you
Is
up.
it Pepper Jack's Grill, Chance?
Yes, yeah. Pepper Jack's Grill. Yeah.
Bro, it's literally like 11 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
Boy.
Guess I'm gonna have to go smash a cheesesteak then.
It's good.
But I was telling Noah that I've been trying all the barbecue places like 39, Joe, Arthur Braun. I've been to Mason's been to Slaps. We still need to go to Zarda, and there's a place near us called Hayward. So we've been to quite a few barbecue, and every time I try to get the burnt ends, so that way I can like taste test who's got the best burnt ends. And the best burnt ends I'd have to give to Q39 right now, just because like their sandwich with like onion rings and like barbecue sauce is fire. But Joe's barbecue yesterday, like their pulled pork sandwich that we ate, and it came with like fried jalapenos and pepper jack cheese and like barbecue mayo and all this stuff. Dude, it was so freaking good. Oh my god! I wish I could eat another one right now, but I can't. I freaking ate it all.
Hey, I don't know if you can see this, but Can you see that? I can send it to you. But try that place. It's called Bates City Barbecue, and it's right next to my sister's house. And we had it one time, and it was actually really decent. I don't know if it's comparable to any of the ones that you said because I haven't actually had a lot of barbecue up there. We've always just I don't know. My sister likes to cook quite a bit, so she cooks, and it's always really good food. But I would try that place out. I'll send it to you guys or to you, and you can just let me know what you think.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I have no clue. I've only had it once or twice, but it's like 3 minutes down the road from my sister. So if we do go somewhere like that, it's normally there.
Hmm. Yeah, we just need to try like I mean, there's the big name places and stuff, but we need to also try like the little hole in the wall places just
Yeah.
to like an idea of like there could be some like hole in the wall places that are just super good also that we need to try.
If you want a Kobe type place that obviously isn't Kobe, it's called Gojo's. Have you heard of that yet?
No, I haven't heard of it, but I've been looking for a place like that though.
Yeah, check out Gojo's. I think it's in downtown Kansas City. I'll send you the link for that one too.
Okay.
It is like the first hibachi restaurant I ever ate at when I was a kid, when I lived there, and it was always just like a go-to spot. But here's the drawback to that one: it actually got closed down for like health sanitation reasons a couple years ago. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they're back on par, but I think they did reopen, and it's a good Kobe like spot. You can get it has the whole like you eat in front of the fire if you want to, and this one it has a really awesome waterfall like in the building, and like you can toss coins off, and it's pretty cool. It's just like a kid nostalgic thing for me because that was our go-to.
Yeah, I asked somebody where I could eat hibachi the other day, and they told me a couple places in Shawnee, but I don't remember the names of them. But we're like super close to Shawnee, like literally two back roads, and we're on like the main strip.
Mhm.
So,
Shawnee Mission Parkway.
yeah, yeah, that's where, yeah. I don't know too many street names down here, but yeah.
Well, that's the only one I know. I know that one, and that's about it. Like just because my sister lives right off that as well.
Literally, people ask us where we live, and we can't even like describe it. We just say because we are on 79th, but we're on like a weird part of 79th that's like the interstate or the highway cuts 79 in half.
Yeah.
I try to explain that we're on 79th, but we're on like the east side of the highway. So I don't know if anybody ever like lives out there or not, except for us, but anybody that we've met has no idea where we're talking about, so that's always cool.
Is it right by the Oak Park Mall?
Yeah, so we are kind of by the Oak Park Mall. We're so like I think our main strip is like 87th Street, and so like we're super close to 87th Street, and like 87th Street's got like some barbecue places, and it's got like I don't know what you call them. You know, like the shopping centers, like where the stores are like literally right next to each other. So we got a bunch of shopping centers and stuff like that. And then if you go from 87th like down to 95th, the 95th is the street that the Oak Park Mall is at.
Oh yeah. So you're really close.
Yeah,
Very
so
close.
we are super close. Just like a few, like 10 minutes maybe from Oak Park. But we like that mall a lot. It's a good mall.
Yeah. There's a store in there. I probably told you this before, but it's called Box Lunch. It has the awesome nerdy stuff in it, like Stranger Things, all the Marvel stuff, Office stuff. I don't know, just a bunch like Flash and all this like DC stuff. So and they have shirts. Oh, they have Avatar shirts. Like Chase got me one last time we went. So that's one of our favorite stores because it has all the nerdy stuff. So.
I like that store, and I like the jersey store with like all the sports jerseys and stuff. And then like Sportables is always doing like deals on like Chiefs like keychains and like lanyards and like little stuff. Not like T-shirts or anything, but just like little things that you can like stick. I don't know, wherever you want, little knickknacks. So I like that store too. And we went to the Legends once. I don't know if I said that, but we have been to the Legends outlets.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool, but it's just like, if you like the hot or not. I don't know how the temperature's been up there, but it has like, the Nike and Under Armour and Adidas outlet stores, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's okay. They limit capacity now because of COVID, so it was like pretty hard to get into all the bigger stores. But
Did you see Nebraska Furniture Mart?
we haven't been to Nebraska Furniture Mart yet. But I did
It's
need
right
to,
across from the Legends, or is it in that same deal?
man, I don't know. We may have seen it, but I don't know if we like saw like a sign that said it or anything. But I did go to IKEA for the first time last weekend.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I got a few things. I got a little buckets for our recyclables because our apartment complex recycles.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a bucket for our recyclables and I got a doormat for our front door because we still didn't have one.
We bought cups and stuff from there when we went like forever ago, before I had my baby.
It's kind of cool though.
Yeah, where's your baby?
I guess I could go get him. He's like passed out probably, but all he does is sleep, eat, and poop a lot.
I was about to say, is he shit all the time?
He's actually pretty good. Like, well, he is because his kidney, well, like his stomach's actually working because the first like 3 days, like no poop, and it scared me, but it came eventually. So
Just went in there and went.
yeah, exactly. I was like, dude, come on. But anyway, he's been good. Like the first 2 nights when you guys have a baby is the worst thing you could ever believe on earth is. And then the next 5 nights are terrible, but they're not as bad because like the first 2 nights you're really scared. You like watch him breathe and like all this stuff, and like you want to make sure that he's alive. And you're in the hospital; it's really uncomfortable. Since COVID's going on, you can't have any visitors, so therefore no one is there to help you. Like Alex's mom, my mom, no one's there really just to like take the baby away for like an hour or so, just to like rock it or anything. And then so on like the 7th day, I think we got him in a it's called like a little sleep sack thing, and like so you like bundle him up in there and he can't really move his arms and he can't flip around because that's like the biggest threat is like the baby turning over and then can't breathe anymore. And so there's this little sack thing. I'll take a picture of it and I'll try to put it on the podcast. But so like his arms can go up here, but they can't like move. So he's like stuck in this thing and like it soothes him to sleep. And so we like Alex will feed him. We put him in the bed and then we wake him up every 3.5 hours so he can eat again. But so like we go to bed like at midnight, we wake up at 3:30, then we wake up at 7. So like we really only had to wake up one time in the middle of the night, which is really pretty good. And we've been getting 6 hours of sleep, but the first week is actually the worst thing ever. Like it's so bad. Like we slept maybe like I remember the first night at home, it was like 4 a.m. We haven't slept yet. And I slept for 1 hour because I was so tired. I passed out and Alex got mad at me, but I was dead to the world. It's like because I was so tired from being at the hospital. So I held him, and finally he went to sleep. But he'd only go to sleep in our arms, and we didn't know why. And so eventually we figured out he was just really hungry, so he was really fussy. But Alex's milk hadn't came in yet, and so then we waited until our milk came in. And then it did, and it's worked out so good. But anyway, just let you know, the first like week is actually the worst thing ever, and I didn't expect it. I thought it was gonna be a little bit easier than I did, but now it's actually, like I said, we only wake up one time in the middle of the night, so that's pretty good.
I'm glad it slowed down for you guys.
Yeah, no, it was a lot better. Alex and I were very mean to each other for a while because we were dead. You're just like really just straightforward.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna go get him for a second and bring him in here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Live viewing. I saw a photo of him, but I didn't see him in live, so this is gonna be insane.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I haven't seen the little dude.
I seen him in person.
Jeez, dude.
You know, Chance's testimony is just like a perfect example of what I know with my kid right now. You know, I need my sleep. So Chance's testimony is like a perfect example of why I don't want a kid right now.
Oh yeah, I like my sleep too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I can't hear you guys, but like anyway, so this is Boston. He is like 6 pounds and I think 8 ounces right now. He is very bad. He's exactly like his mom. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so there he is. He's asleep. He stays asleep for like 3.5 hours at a time. Wakes up, eats, is awake for 5 minutes, and passes back out. So anyway, he's a good baby. just like me, kind of. But then we were looking at pictures, and actually, he looks a lot like Max, which is really odd. All right, I'll end it on that one.
Chance picked him up like a football.
Chance like hurts his head like a freaking baseball, just carries him around.
Here he is, right here.
There he is, he's my kid.
You know, when I first saw photos of Boston, he looked just like Chance to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But
I'm sure he'll grow into his square head soon.
yeah. Oh man. I'm sure. I'm sure he's gonna have a good mix of.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Chance's baby is so ugly, bro. Oh my god.
It's pretty ugly.
Bro. It's like freaking trash can.
Looks just like me, so no wonder. Anyway, it's still not real that I have a baby. It's it's just like it's weird because like you look at him and you're like, man, like just like a long-term babysitter. How I've seen it, and like slowly, like once he can do more stuff and like because right now he only opens his eyes for like like I said 5 minutes, and then he can't smile back at you because they don't get that for a couple of months, or I don't know exactly. But once he starts doing that stuff, I guess I'll really think about it. But I mean, it's just, and also he's with Alex most of the time because he eats, like all day long. So, which I feed him with the bottle every once in a while. But yeah. Anyway, it's just crazy to think. And anyway, I still have one more week off because I took last week off and I have this whole week off. But you really do like have to have 2 weeks or you're pretty much dead.
Jeez, man. Jeez.
But you're the first person in our like friend group to have that.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy, but I mean, and also I think about it now is like I'm 22, right? So, and Noah's old, and so at 30, he'll be 8, right? Okay, so whenever he's 20, I'll only be 42.
Wow.
So if he has a kid at 22 like me, no, I'm not saying he will. I'll be 44, and then Alex's mom will be 15 years older than that. So whatever that is, she'll be like, and that'll be great. That's a lot. That's actually really crazy. But anyway, that probably won't happen.
She'll be like only 60 then, if she's like only 15 years older than you.
Yeah, as a great grandma. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
So. Yikes. I mean, not yikes. I mean, that is good because then your kid kind of grows up with everybody,
Yeah. No, and at least how like I kind of like got myself figured out into is like, okay, if I have a baby now, then like at 42, he'll already be 20, right? And if we have another kid in 2 years, he'll be 18. So at 42, I'll be done, So like, I won't really be done, but you know what I mean? Like, no more babies.
Yeah. Once they turn 18, they can get a job. They can do whatever they want on their own.
Yeah, you can kick them out.
You'll still be 42, so you'll have like another at least like 15 years of work or so, or maybe like 10 years of work, and then you can retire.
Mm-hmm. And I should have a good retirement by then. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's my big update.
That's a long time down the road, but for now you have a little one. So that's Noah's next, by the way. Noah said he's trying for one.
What?
Oh, I can't wait.
No, not yet.
Noah's busting fat swimmies, bro.
Shut your mouth, dude. No, bro, not yet. Gotta get married first, man.
True, got to.
Yep. Got to.
Okay. Anybody got any topics they want to talk about? I mean, or should we just do like Noah's got anything new for us or anything? Or
I have a new job.
A new one outside of the water place?
Yeah, I don't work there anymore at the city.
No.
I work at Marshalltown.
What is that?
It's literally just a factory that just makes concrete tools.
What happened to the water place?
I just wasn't thinking. I just wasn't liking it anymore. I wasn't really wanting to mess with poop for the rest of my life.
Did you ever get your CDL to drive a big truck or no?
No.
Okay.
And they're starting to pressure us too, like be like, hey, you guys need to get it. Even though like my foreman, he was like, well, I thought you guys were giving them an extension, and they were like, no, we're not. Even though they said like in a meeting like weeks before, they're all like, yeah, we're gonna give you guys an extension on this stuff because of all the COVID stuff. But once stuff is starting to open up, they're all like, yeah, you guys need to get it like right now.
And
So
the Fayetteville DMV is actually closed down right now.
is
You only can go to the
again?
Yeah, you only can go to the Springdale or the Lincoln one. So
Trash, dude.
So
Wait,
Marshall.
is it the DMV you go to? Like, you go there, right? Or where do you go somewhere else?
I go to the Fayetteville one.
No, I mean like to get your CDL.
Oh, to get your CDL, you got to, I mean, to take the test and everything, is the one in Springdale, like a normal driving test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all that's in Springdale.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, that's my big life update. It's honestly very easy work. I'm getting paid like pretty much the same amount. I'm working a lot of overtime. Literally, my first week, I worked 6 days. So I got 48 hours on that paycheck. And then this week, I worked from 5:15 because they do like a rotation because there's so many orders right now. It's like you work, your first 1 week you work Monday through Saturday, your normal hours, 7:15 to 3:15. And then that next week, you come in early and you work 5:15 to 3:15. And then you have that Saturday off after working 5:15 to 3:15. So it's honestly not that bad. It's just like, you work 48 hours 1 week and then the next week you work 50. And I mean, my paychecks, I mean, I'm just like, heck yeah, bro, because you get paid weekly. So I'm like, dude, sweet. I love it.
So how's the work?
It's honestly like very repetitive. Like, I mean, like what normal everybody says about factories, like you're just literally doing repetitive stuff. But it's like there are some days where we have like this pole. It's like a pole pierce and form machine where like it literally you put a bunch of like 6-foot poles that are like 1.75 inches round or whatever, and you put them in the machine and it like brings them through and it like pretty much crunches, like it squeezes the end of one of the poles so it can fit inside the other pole, the bottom end of it, and then it punches holes into it. And then after you take that off, you got to hang it on this like huge like conveyor belt. It's kind of like overhead and it just goes like around, and it'll go through like this painting machine, and then it goes through a dryer, and then it comes back through to where you're at. And there's 2 guys working in this spot, and one guy's packaging and the other guy is like, hanging the poles up and all that kind of stuff. And honestly, it's not that bad. Like, it's just, it sucks because like the overhead like conveyor thing does not stop.
Yeah.
It just it constantly, like, yeah, you're looking at it and it's going super slow, but it's like you'll get behind if you're not up with it. If it's
I bet
it's constant, but I mean it makes my day go by quick. So
that's good.
I'm just like, heck yeah. And honestly, like the 5:15 to 3:15, your first 2 hours you come in, you're doing something else, like to help out in another different department or whatever. You're usually doing a different job than what you would be doing during like your normal 8-hour shift. So, I mean, it changes it up a bit. But I mean, all in all, I don't mind it at all. It's easy cheese, and I mean, it's good money. So, I mean, I've had already, like, since I've worked there, I've worked with 2 people. Well, out of like the couple people I've worked with, 2 of them have already like just walked out and quit.
What?
Because they couldn't handle it.
Why? Like, because it was so fast paced?
Well, it's so fast paced, and like there's this one chick, she walked out because she couldn't breathe or whatever. Because you're standing kind of like, well, where we were working at, we were standing right next to the heater on the conveyor line. And like, yeah, it's hot. Like, I was sweating like bullets, dude. But like, I was just like, this isn't like terrible. I was like, compared to working outside in the heat, like, I mean, this isn't bad at all. But she just like straight up walked over to like this one guy who trained her, and who's just a normal worker, and like she walked off, and I was like, huh, that's weird. And he came over there and started helping me or whatever. And I was like, hey, you know, where'd she go? And I was like, did she go to the bathroom? And he was like, nah, she quit. And I was like,
Oh,
I was like, why? He's like, I guess she just couldn't handle it. She said she could like hardly breathe, and she just couldn't breathe at all. And I was just like, what the heck? And so yeah, she just walked out, and I was just like, what the heck, dude? But yeah, but I mean, it's in reality, like, I mean, honestly, there's quite a bit of like women who work there. I was kind of shocked, but I mean, most of them are doing like packaging
mhm.
and stuff like that. So like, whenever our boss man put her over there, because since I've been over there, it's just been guys working on it. And yeah, whenever she got over, I mean, she was an older lady, which I was kind of surprised. She's probably like in her 60s or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, and she just, yeah, she just couldn't handle it. Just walked on out. I was very, very surprised, but I was like, I guess that's what it is. So, but yeah, that's kind of what I got going on. Everything's pretty much the same. We still have Stewart. I don't know if you guys knew about Stewart or not. If we've done a podcast since our little hamster.
I mean, I knew about him, but I don't think podcast wise we did.
Well, Ann and I freaking got a little hamster. So yeah, I don't know if we talked about it in a podcast before or not, but just in case, I'm gonna cover that. But yeah, everything's going pretty cool. Went out last night on Dixon, had some fun for my birthday. You know, since I turned 23.
Oh,
It really, honestly, didn't even feel like my birthday on Thursday. I was just like, it just felt like it was another day. I was ready.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I'm just to that point where I'm just ready to be
Retirement?
25.
Oh.
Car insurance.
Nice.
But yeah, that's pretty much about it.
That's cool. Chase turns 21 Sunday.
Oh, does he?
Wow.
Is that not gross?
About time.
That is insane.
Hey, I need you really bad.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Wow, Chance. I'm joking.
That,
What about you, Kevin? You got anything going on? I heard you're working at Firehouse.
I'm working at Firehouse again just until school starts. And I mean, it's super simple and stuff because I just know the job super well.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm sure you're just like a wizard at it.
Yeah, at this point, it's like, dude, I might as well just own a store. You know what I mean?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, so I started working there 3 weeks ago, and I mean, it's all right. I mean, I'd rather not work there, but literally nobody else was hiring. You know what I mean? So it's like, you got to make some money somehow until school starts.
That's true.
So I've been working there fat hours. Just trying to. I had to buy an iPad, so I got an iPad, and it's coming in next week. It's just an iPad, the 7th generation, and I bought Apple has the student discount, so I went to Apple and got a student discount on the iPad. Then I went to Best Buy and got the open box Apple pencils that are cheaper, so
yeah,
got a discount on those too.
Smart. Heck yeah.
So I got those, and I kind of set up my room a little bit more. So I don't think last time we did the podcast that I had my curtain, but I have my curtain now. And,
okay. Yeah, I don't think so.
And I hung up my whiteboard. I have my diploma, my frame hung up. I have a puzzle that I put together that Danny gave me. It's on the wall. I have a mirror on the wall back there. And so it's looking pretty nice. I'm trying to get more settled in and everything.
You need some Chiefs gear, bro. You gotta get some Chiefs
I know,
gear.
honestly, I really do. But if you guys came down, like, living in Arkansas, I used to think Chief stuff was stupid expensive, and it was. But then I came to Kansas City, and Chief stuff is super cheap here.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah, because they have it everywhere.
It's like, people don't care about it as much. So I got to get some cheap stuff here. But, yeah. But I'm trying to get settled in. Me and Mason are doing all right. We spend a lot of time playing Rocket League and going out and playing golf and tennis and stuff just to pass the time.
Yeah, I've seen you been playing Rocket League all the time, Kevin.
Yeah, me and Mason play at least an hour a night, usually around like 7:30 or 8. So if you ever want to play with us, just hop on, dude.
Okay.
I've
been playing Call of Duty too, all by myself, pretty much.
Yeah. I haven't played Call of Duty recently. I need to get back on though.
I've hardly played Warzone. I've just been playing multiplayer because Warzone's kind of just. I mean, it's a battle royale. I think I've kind of like ran all that I've had with my battle royales so far. I'm kind of a little bit tired of it. I want something different, so I've been playing like Ark and just normal Call of Duty multiplayer. I hopped on Battlefield 1 the other day, and I was like, dude, I used to be so good at this game, and now I'm trash. Like. I thought I was like really good at that game, but now I'm like dog shit. I can't aim or shit on that game. But yeah.
I've just been trying to keep myself busy, man, because as much as I hate to be busy right now, like I almost need to be like making money, but like when school starts, I won't be able to have a job, so I'll be busy in a whole different way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I'm nervous, but I'm ready. I'll be all right.
Oh yeah, man. When are you gonna come back down?
I don't know. I don't know if it'll be soon. I don't think it'll be soon. I think it'll be like at least another month.
Oh man.
I know.
Okay.
But well, shoot. I don't know if it'll be another month, maybe like a month and a half. Because I start school September 8th, so.
Okay, September. Oh wow.
Yeah, so I start pretty late.
Yeah, I was about to ask. I was like, so when does school start? Because I know like literally Dixon last night was just covered in like college kids. Like
Yeah.
all
Oh
the bars, all the bars were packed, dude. It was just not even like real.
yeah.
The only bars you could get into are like small, like nobody bars, pretty much.
Yeah. But yeah. So I start September 8th because I'm a year-round school, so my schedule is a little different. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna be down next. But you guys should definitely come up if you have the time, because I'll be.
Oh yeah, yeah. We definitely need to sometime, for sure.
And, you can sleep in the bed with me, and like we can just cuddle up and explore the town a little bit.
Explore the town.
Kevin, how is your how are you?
I'm good.
How are you sorry. Alex came in for a second. So are you sad that you're up there, or are you adjusted to it?
Oh no, I mean I'm adjusted to it. I mean right now it kind of feels like I'm just on like a long vacation or something.
Yeah.
But, like I don't really miss home that much, like as much as people like always like, we miss you a whole bunch, we miss you being here, like all this stuff. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like I'm super happy up here, dude. Like me and Mason are having a lot of fun. I'd just rather be up here,
Mm-hmm.
And I love coming down. I love seeing everybody and like seeing family and seeing you guys and like hanging out with the buds and stuff. But I mean,
well, that's good. At least it's not the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, life is here for me now. So
yeah,
I mean, this has got to be my home for the next 3 years. I got to learn to like it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I only lived at the U of A for a week, and I was so sad that I went home, and I was like 5 minutes away from my house. So, I mean, at least you do have someone there, At least Mason's there. I mean, to me, I don't know what. Which, if I went up there, of course, my sister would be there, so that would help a bunch. But I definitely could not do it solo. So I'm proud of you.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mason's been a huge part of all of it because, I mean, if it was just me moving down here with like a random roommate that like I met through school, I don't know. You never really know the person until like you've lived with them.
You live with them, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Me and Mason have known each other for forever, and I mean, you guys obviously we've kind of all grown up together too, so that's made it like super easy because even though he's like pretty much gone all the time at work, like whenever he comes home, it's kind of just like, hey, do you want to go play tennis or play disc golf or whatever it is? And like usually we always make time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, we play an hour of Rocket League every night at least.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I might have to hop on sometimes with y'all.
Yeah.
I kind of miss playing Rocket League.
We need to play 3-on-3, man, because we've been stuck in this 2-on-2 competitive, and we just get fucking shit on every time.
I feel like 2-on-2 would be pretty hard because I mean it's just you have to rely on somebody or just the the one person to do something or goalie or whatnot. So
Man, 2-on-2 is so hard, and people are so good in that game sometimes, dude. It's like actually unreal.
yeah, I bet I haven't got to even look at a video game for which I mean that was my fault. Like a month ago we moved and I hadn't even set my consoles up, and then before that I just wasn't into video games. Like I just go in and out of them, and then recently I've kind of wanted to play, but I've just been too busy. So I mean, there's literally like no time. This is the first time that I think that I've just got away for a second. So
Well,
it gets
good.
easier. It gets easier though. But anyway, that's one thing. While I'm thinking about it is Sundays. I want to keep podcasting, so I think we should, at least the next couple of Sundays. I mean, if you guys are free.
Yeah, I'll be free, so we can just shoot for like an hour a day.
Yeah, hour a day. And we can set a time. If I set a time like today, I thought I was going to be free, but we ended up having to do something. But if we just set a time, I can be done at that time because if we feed him like 30 minutes before that so say we do it at one every Sunday or whatever it is or whatever, and then or it could be later. It could be at 8 o'clock. It doesn't really matter. It could be 8 p.m. As long as I feed him, at like 7:30, I can be done by 8, and he just falls asleep instantly. So.
Yeah, we should definitely keep it going. Get back on track.
We'll get back into more cooler topics. I know this one will be a hard one, but I think I had a couple of topics earlier, but I mean we're already at 45 minutes, so I can say those for the podcast.
Well, I wanted to ask when our 1-year anniversary podcasting is coming up because I think me and you, Chance, started it in early October, didn't we?
Yeah, let me look real quick, actually. I have it right here. But yeah, I think it was around that time. And oh my God, yes.
I just remember like me and Chance were talking about it one day, and then I was all of a sudden like, Chance, I'll bring my laptop. I'm coming up to you get the mic, and then we'll just like try it out and see like how much we can get done. And like see if it's even like possible how long we can hold a conversation and stuff. Went over there, we knocked out 30 minutes by ourselves, just
First
like
time,
introducing. Yeah. And that's where we were like, all right, this is actually doable. We can do it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I thought I had it. I don't know where I put that because I have the video still. I just need to figure out where I put it though. But anyway, it was like around there. I'll look into it tonight and see when exactly I episode 1 right here.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So why does it say okay, Beers and Bros podcast episode 1 10/21/19. So what is that? October the 21st.
October 21st.
Yep. So that's when our first that'll be our year review type deal. Speaking of that, have you guys seen Chase's YouTube channel?
Yeah.
But anyway, that's pretty cool. I think he's doing a good job with it, and he put a second one out I think yesterday. So if you guys want, it's only like 8 minutes, not terribly long.
Well, who is your brother? Your brother Chase?
Yeah, it's called Lexi and Chase. I'll have it up on the screen right now. And they actually do the whole editing thing. And it's just like a vlog, and I think they have like 15 or something subs. And their first video had like over 80 views. So
yeah. I haven't gotten a chance to get on and like watch it or anything, but pretty much I just keep forgetting. But
no, it's all good. I forget too.
I'll watch a video of theirs. Is it just like vlogs, like like
it's
daily life stuff?
Yeah, just like daily life stuff, just like that. They have 2 videos up, and the first one has 126 views. The second one, which I posted yesterday, so they have 19 subs. Here's the account if you guys want to go follow them and help them out. Shout out on our really massive platform we have here. So no big deal.
Yeah, well, at least get them like some subscribers. I don't know.
Yeah. If anything, one, so that's all that you can ask for, really.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Well, I'll have some good topics next week. I have them written down. We're already so close, so I don't want to, waste them.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely have some topics next week that we can bust into and pull out of, and I'll be sure.
Shut up.
And I'll be sure to get that Bush Light apple crisp next week, so
Me
we can
too.
sip on.
Is it? How many does it come in a case? What's the smallest case?
It's got to be at least a 12-pack.
No. Just come over to my house and see the baby, and then I'll give you some.
Okay.
Go over to Chances and just get like 2 or 3 cans and go back. Or you guys can do it together in your room, and I'll just be over here in my room.
Yeah, maybe you should just come over next Sunday. Actually, see the baby. You can bring Anna, of course, and do a podcast for like an hour or so. You can ask her.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure that'll work out.
Well, do you guys want to wrap it up, or do you want to talk about one last thing before we?
That's up to you because I know that you needed to go. So I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is already 5:30, so I don't know. I say we call it and we hit strong next week with
Sounds good.
cool topics.
Heck yeah, man.
All right. So that's going to conclude today's episode of the Beers and Bros podcast. It wasn't much, but, we hoped you liked it. If you like us, I say this every time, but we haven't posted in a while, and we are still on Anchor, so follow us on there. We're on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to that. If you're on Spotify, you can just add us to, I don't know, your subscription on there if you want. We have a Twitter that we don't use very much, but it's Beers Bros. We also have an
Facebook.
We also have an Instagram and a Facebook that we don't really ever use. So maybe we'll see us on there, but that's at Beers and Bros podcast also. I'll be sure to actually post something on there for this recording, I guess, and just say, hey, we're back, blah, blah, blah. Continue to watch us, I don't know. But until then, thanks for tuning in to the podcast, and we'll see you next time. Peace.